what's happening.
I believe we did.
In a pineapple under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent and yellow and porous as sea, SpongeBob SquarePants. If nothing but nonsense, be something to wear, SpongeBob SquarePants. And jump on the deck and flop like a fish, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Happy birthday to SpongeBob SquarePants. He is 38 years old, and he is still looking good in his age. Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Cam Possible Fan 2001. Why in the world I play in a SpongeBob SquarePants theme movie version, which is my favorite version out of the SpongeBob theme? Well, this is a special occasion, and this is a birthday present to the Spongy Boy. Spongy Boy, if you're watching this, I only know he's a cartoon character. People don't judge me. But SpongeBob, if you're watching this birthday present is for you. And the SpongeBob fan, the one YouTuber who keep doing the why I won't rant series, this film is for you. Your favorite movie ever made is finally getting a review, and this is a review leading up to Saving Bikini Bottom. Tomorrow I will do a Sponge Out of the Water, which is the most underrated SpongeBob movie ever. I don't understand why the audience did not have a good time watching that film, and that film, okay, that was unnecessary. Okay, that scared the crap out of me. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, just ignore it. It was some problem we have in the society. Anyway, let's talk about this. Anyway, guys, and tomorrow we will talk about Sponge Out of the Water, which I'm gonna say right now, but that film is the most underrated movie of 2015, behind with Spectre, which is a James Bond film, which I do like Sponge Out of the Water more than Spectre, to be honest. And we might do a rant on Sponge on One. I don't want to talk about them. Honestly, I don't want to talk about that film yet. But let's talk about this first. So today, I am doing a movie review to one of the very first SpongeBob movie that got released at the local movie theater worldwide. And that film was a huge box office successful. And a lot of the people really enjoy this film until this day, which is none other than a critically acclaimed movie, which is none other than the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SquarePants. Okay, that was terrible. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's get this Krabby Patty Wagon video started, shall we? Is Spongy time. So, you guys, gotta be honest, guys, I've been a fan of SpongeBob since I was a baby. After I watched that show when I was maybe 5 or 6, when the new episode premiered on season 2 or season 5. Season 2 is season 3. But I gotta say right now, but SpongeBob is my third favorite show of all time. This show just got even better on the rewatch, honestly. And that dime episode is the funniest episode out of the SpongeBob, behind with the chocolate and the band episodes, which I do like that, by the way. Especially for that Sweet Violet, man. That song is honestly one of the greatest SpongeBob songs in the history of Super Bowl. Thank goodness Super Bowl played that song. Well, honestly, guys, not the first time, but the second time in the Nickelodeon version of SpongeBob. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I haven't seen the Super Bowl version of SpongeBob, which I was just interested to see the actual Super Bowl because it has some awesome TV spot, which I'm probably SpongeBob version don't have that, so Honestly, guys, that's why I didn't even bother to watch a Super Bowl version of SpongeBob back in this year, because it was pretty cool that SpongeBob and Patrick can host anything, can host everything. Yeah, that would be cool. Honestly, that would be awesome. That SpongeBob and Patrick go to the Academy Award and they will make some joke. Even I don't like the Oscar make some jokes, but I just want the Oscar have a cartoon character as a host. That would be cool. And that was genius since SpongeBob and Patrick got hosts at the Nickelodeon KCA. Even I think Poppy winning over Gwen Stacy was freaking rigged. That is the most rigged winning ever. Yeah, I would not accept that winning at all. And I'm really sorry I show you the last Airbenders. I might let that go, and I might give that film like no. You know what? Let's give that film like 0 out of 10. Yeah, 0 out of 10. It's bullcrap. It's bull ass, and you know that. Anyway, guys, so what do I think about the SpongeBob SquarePants movie after 20 years later? Can you not believe it's been 20 years since this film came out? Pretty shocking, right? The time do go fast, isn't it, kid? Anyway, guys, so what do I think about the SpongeBob SquarePants movie premiere on November 19th, 2004? But I gotta say right now, but the SpongeBob SquarePants movie is officially beat Mean Girls as my new favorite film of 2004. This film just got even better on the rewatch, honestly, and I 8 out of 10. Yeah, you can throw that away. This film is an epic, brilliant masterpiece. I absolutely love every single of it. This film have no flaws at all. And also, guys, I still have some tiny nitpick. I absolutely hate the scene when Mr. Krabs calls SpongeBob a kid. Like, calm the frick on. He is 38 years old. Why in the world you calling him a kid? Oh, I know. Mr. Krabs is just being heartless, being a jerk, and being a greedy crab hole. This is why Mr. Krabs is my least favorite character from SpongeBob. I never liked Mr. Krabs to begin with. Mr. Krabs is the biggest cheapskate ever. Hello, I like money. Shut up, Mr. Krabs. Anyway, guys, and that's why I call Mr. Krabs as my second least favorite character from Great Cartoon, behind with Barney from Kim Possible. I don't want to talk about that. Sorry, I don't want to talk about that biatch. But anyway, honestly, guys, excuse my mouth. But anyway, guys. That was my tiny nitpick. I absolutely hate the scene when Mr. Krabs calls SpongeBob a kid. Like, once again, come the break on. He's 38 years old. Cut him a break, would ya? Because he really wants to be in the new employee of the month for the Krusty Krab too. Like, how in the world Squidward got that reward instead of SpongeBob? SpongeBob does everything. SpongeBob cook. SpongeBob help you, and you give him money. Whoa. Well, even Mr. Krabs is the cheapest guy ever, honestly. Honestly, guys, I'm trying to be like Mr. Krabs because I don't want to waste my money on that expensive stuff, like expensive TV, the expensive video game, which nowadays, I'm trying to be like Mr. Krabs, I have to be careful with spending my money, especially for DVD. Yeah, DVD nowadays costs $20 or $30, especially for television shows. Yeah, just go to the streaming service. It's a lot better than DVD, honestly. Yeah, I prefer DVD more than streaming service because streaming service is nothing like they are removing your fan favorite movie like Shrek, The Matrix, gone, Netflix. How freaking dare you? Anyway, guys, that was my tiny nitpick. Honestly, guys, I did say that I did not like the scene when Mr. Krabs called SpongeBob a kid, which once again, come the freak on. SpongeBob is 38. Cut him a break, would ya? Not trying to be like a broken record, I was just saying. But the rest of the film was absolutely fun and entertaining movie, and this has got to be one of my second favorite movie based on the cartoon behind what Kim Possible sold the drama. And this is how you do a movie based on the cartoon. Yeah, the one film back in 2010 was the epic failure. Honestly, guys, that film was trying to be too hard to be like the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I gotta say right now, but that 2010 movie, based on the level of a cartoon back in 2005, they are not better than The Legend of Korra or even Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender is way better than that Donkey Crab, which is 2010 version. Tangle are way better than The Last Airbender back in 2010, you knucklehead. Yeah, aka the most 0 out of 10 movie I ever got from that freaking waiting for a Nickelodeon freaking movies. I would have watched Paw Patrol movie instead of watching that crap any day. Anyway, guys, enough further ado. Let's talk about so many good things about this film. I gotta say, but this film have too many story in one movie, which not as bad as the Secret Life of Pets story, or even Despicable Me 4 story, because those two movies have no excuse to have too many story in one movie. But I gotta say right now, but this is how you do a too many story in one movie, because the one story which none of Mr. Krabs calling him a kid, called SpongeBob a kid, which is my least favorite story from this movie. But the main story is, what's another than Plankton stealing King Neptune's crown, and King Neptune was really thinking that Eugene Krabs, which is my favorite, which has got to be one of my favorite versions of King Neptune. King Neptune in this version is way better than the 1999 version. No offense to the 1999 version, he was goofy as crap. But I gotta say right now, but at least King Neptune in this film, at least he was very serious in this war. Well, even he do got some comedy, especially when King Neptune was rapping at SpongeBob. The same scene that I put it in my biggest rant on the last Airbender. When I said in that video, when I said, and then his name is and King Neptune was really rapping. Honestly, that was my reaction when M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong named their character name as That is stupid. Don't name your character ever again, you M. Night, I meant to say. Honestly, guys, quote by me. But honestly, guys, the main story is, are you ready? What's another than Plankton stealing King Neptune's crown, and King Neptune was really thinking that Eugene Krabs stole King Neptune's crown and put him in the Shelf City. And honestly, guys, and King Neptune said that SpongeBob and Patrick must have a King Neptune's crown before 6 days is up. And if you don't get it, Mr. Krabs will be executed. I gotta say, that is the second best story I ever seen for based on the cartoon. Because my number one favorite story from based on the cartoon, what's another than a prom story from Kim Possible movie. Because this is how, honestly, that film had one of the best prom drama movie I ever seen. Because this is how you do a very prom drama movie. I might do a redo review of that. That review I did, not good, honestly. It's outdated as crap. Is milk very quick. But anyway, and honestly guys, that's all I say about the story. The story is very amazing. The story is very great. Even I do not like the first story of the continuing of the movie. But I gotta say right now, but the main story of the King Neptune's crown story, I do like that, and I do like Shelf City. It's a really great city, honestly. Even if it's nothing special, like having a bunch of monsters. But I can say right now, the Shelf City is a awesome location. And the characters, I like every single character in this film. Like SpongeBob himself, great character. One of my favorite performances I ever seen from Tom Kenny since his narrator from the Powerpuff Girls shows. Honestly, guys, I'm not talking about the reboot. I'm talking about the show, which came out like 1995 or 1994, when that show was completed in Cartoon Network. And Patrick, even he's, you know what? Let's not call him a pedophile, because at least he is not as pedophile as Peter Griffin. I come the freak on. He's a freaking pedophile. He's trying to fall in love with a teenager named as Connie, which is the bratty character for Family Guy. I absolutely not a fan. Honestly, I am not a fan of seeing a bratty cheerleader, a popular cheerleader as a character. Okay, first we got Bonnie, and now we got Connie. Yeah, I'm gonna give those two a middle fingers. Yeah, screw that. Screw those characters. Those characters go crap themselves. They are a bunch of Karen, and they are trying to be a HOT. I gotta say right now, you are not HOT. Honestly, I won't talk about Bonnie ever again. I'm talking about this film. But anyway, and Patrick had one of the funniest moments in this film. Especially, I can't say it with my straight face. There was a one scene when Patrick have audacity to show his butt cheek in a kids movie. Patrick, really? You show your butt cheek in a kids movie? Oh my goodness. That is the funniest scene in the entire movie. And when Patrick said, "Does someone see my butt?" And on the God, I was saying to myself, probably me. I saw your butt, Patrick. That was on the God, especially they have the one flag that show his butt. Oh my god! It's like, "Hello to SpongeBob." Bill. Man, that scene is funny. I might play that clip at the end of the video. I just couldn't stop laughing that scene. That is the funniest scene in the entire movie. The same thing behind with that one scene of story scene between what Mindy and King Neptune was arguing over stop storing this execution. Man. Honestly guys, in this film have so many quotes I remember about this film. Especially when King Neptune said, "Oh, what the heck am I? I'm sorry. What am I in the crazy town? I have had enough of your nonsense. You and the killing until this execution completed. I mean, it's end." I gotta say, but King Neptune, it could show that his actor was having so much fun with his performance. Especially for that one scene when Mr. Crab said, Squidward tentacles, and SpongeBob go, "Yay! Yay! Oh, guess what, buddy? Yay! Woo!" SpongeBob was really thinking that he won. Oh no, Spongy boy, Squidward won. Really, Squidward won? Squidward haven't done anything. Do you see every episode that Squidward done everything in the Krusty Krab? No. So why in the world Mr. Krab give him a reward? Oh, I know, because SpongeBob was a kid. Yeah, screw you. Yeah, screw Mr. Krab. And then, honestly, guys, and especially there was a one scene when Plankton fall in love with the Plan Z. I gotta say, but this film has so many adult jokes that kids will not understand. Especially they have a death joke. Seriously? Okay, a butt joke I completely understand. But with the death joke, oh boy, this film has some adult humor that kids will not understand. But honestly, guys, there's nothing you can do. Honestly, that was King Neptune said that Mr. Krab said, "Oh, please, I beg of you. Mr. Krab, you're gonna get your kissing. This is what you get." Honestly, guys, he deserves that kind of punishment because he is the worst SpongeBob character I ever seen. He's a cheapskate. He don't care about the customer. He don't care about the star. He's a cheapskate. So I gotta say, he's a cheapskate. But anyway, and the characters, I like every single character. Like I said, like 2 times in this video. But honestly, I'll get the screen time for Sandy Cheek in a minute because a part of the main reason why this film got some like a good and mixed review, it has to be because that people was major disappointed of how they treat Sandy Cheek. How in the world, how freaking dare you that you treat one of my favorite characters from SpongeBob SquarePants? But I gotta say right now, but Sandy Cheek deserves a lot more screen time than Squidward, honestly. No offense to Squidward, but Sandy Cheek is a lot better than Squidward because at least Sandy Cheek is not grumpy as Squidward. Yeah, Squidward is grumpy. But honestly, guys, and there was a one Plankton villain plan, which is really awesome. Especially after he steal King Neptune's crown, and King Neptune was really thinking that Eugene Krabs steal King Neptune's crown and put him in the Shell City. And after that scene, Plankton was aggravating Mr. Krabs. Stop aggravating him, okay? It's bad enough that you got furs, but that's not good enough that you keep aggravating him. So, yeah, Plankton needs to stop aggravating Mr. Krabs. I don't even know that's his characters, but Plankton, you're just not even helping. But honestly, guys, before I talk about it, there was one scene when Plankton was really enjoying to see King Neptune executed Mr. Krabs, and to show that Plankton is the most darkest villain of 2004. Yup, even darker than every villain from Shaun of the Dead. I haven't seen Shaun of the Dead, but I heard that film's pretty good. But honestly, guys, let's continue what I'm talking about. So after Plankton grabbed the Krabby Patty secret formula, before Mr. Krabs will go unfolds, which if he go unfolds the story, the puppet story will be ruined. But thank goodness, Stephen Hilbert did not let that happen. So Plankton still a Krabby Patty secret formula, like I said, like 2 times, and he put it in the chum bucket. And we have a bunch of customers wearing a goofy chum bucket helmet. And when he pushed that button to Karen's computer. No, I'm not talking about Karen for Go Animate. No, I'm talking about Karen, which is Plankton's computer wife. But since Karen pushed the button, which is computer wife, and Squidward would go, eh? And honestly, guys, and Plankton controlling all the customer, like having a chum bucket helmet to hypnotize these customer. In the only word they said, "Oh, hey, Plankton." And I gotta say, but that scene when Squidward gets scared, like, go, ah, and Plankton go, ah ha ha, who stopped me now? Who? Oh, I know who. It's SpongeBob and Patrick. Like, come on, I'm probably not going to make it because Plankton hired Dennis. No, I'm not talking about Dennis from Hotel Transylvania, which is the kid. No, I'm talking about this Dennis right here. I gotta say, but he's even darker than Plankton because he really liked to step SpongeBob and Patrick. He was like, "Don't worry, it will hurt a lot." Ooh, ha 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 ha. I gotta say right now, but it can show that Alec Baldwin was having a good time by playing these characters. And honestly, guys, and I love this job. Quote by Dennis in this film. Yeah, honestly, guys, this is why I remember this film. I do remember every single quote. Every quote that you all, I will definitely remind you that. Honestly, guys, I might do a quote video of this film for the 20th anniversary. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. And let's talk about some of the characters I forgot to mention. So, I do like King Neptune, which is honestly one of my favorite my second favorite character in this film. He has some fantastic quote, has some funniest moment, and he was very serious too. And he is even better than the 1999 King Neptune. And yes, I totally understand that SpongeBob fanbase is going to bash my opinion on the 1999 King Neptune. Honestly, guys, I do like King Neptune from 1999, but it's not as great as the King Neptune in this film. And surprisingly, the actor that he's voiced by, the same actor that he was in The Villain and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I don't want to talk about him as Poppy's father, which is the king. Oh my goodness, I cannot stand that character. That is the worst performance that he ever did in his career. Like, come on, you go to King Neptune and did this? But be ashamed of yourself, how dare you? Anyway, guys, but King Neptune, this has got to be one of my favorite performances I ever seen from that guy that he was in the Troll movie as Poppy's father. I did not like that character. And he was the villain in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, I do like that villain, by the way. I did not care what everyone said. Because it shows that people hate every villain in good movie in general. But honestly, guys, not only Dennis and King Neptune is my new favorite character in the new characters. But my favorite new character in the SpongeBob legacy, which is none other than Mindy. And it's going to be shocking and all. I didn't even know that Mindy played by the same actress that she was in the MCU as Black Widow. Which is how am I going to say his name? I know. Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson, you freaking deserve to be in the Best Supporting Actress and by Nick Hicks Reward 2005. You did a wonderful and beautiful job. Especially when Patrick said, "Oh, she's hot, SpongeBob." Patrick, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. And honestly, guys, I gotta say, but that scene is way better than what Bonnie said to Ron. And that was Kim Possible episode, which I ain't gonna mention. And I'm not gonna show a picture of it. It's stupid. It's idiotic. Idiotic as crap. Okay, it's crap. Anyway, guys, I do like Mindy. Mindy is a beautiful and amazing character. And I don't have a crush on her. Don't worry, guys. I don't have a crush on her. She's a teenager. And I'm still gonna have a crush on Asha from Disney Witch. And I did not care what everyone said. And yep, we got a new episode of Grace Randall Movie Map, which I'll watch it after this video. But honestly, it's all I gotta say about these characters. This character is amazing, unforgettable, and a very fantastic character development. Especially there was one scene when Mindy go, "So you think I am stolen?" Honestly, guys, I gotta say, but that stolen scene. Honestly, guys, I gotta say right now, but I'm seriously thinking that Violet first, which I do miss that YouTuber. I miss her so much. But honestly, guys, I gotta say right now, but it's kind of remind me that she watched this film, and she was really thinking that she put a SpongeBob reference to Violet first. Especially there was one video when William and her was taking the same wine that King Neptune and Mindy line, and you know what? I might do a side-by-side scene, and I did not care. I'm gonna get copyrighted by VidCon. It could show that VidCon is so freaking stupid with the copyright issues. I might do a rant on the copyright issues. First, one of the film did. Well, I'm gonna do it in the future, but it won't be coming out this year. Honestly, I might do it at the end of the year, but maybe we'll see. The same thing with the Garfield movie rant. But maybe we'll see. And the animation. For a Nickelodeon movie, this has got to be one of the best looking animation I ever seen for a Nickelodeon movie. Because in that show, the SpongeBob movie 2, aka Sponge Out of the Water, aka one of the most underrated movie of 2015. Yup, even better, just like Spectre. I do like Sponge Out of the Water more than Spectre nowadays because I don't normally talk about Spectre, which I might talk about more live action film, which I don't want to be like freaking Minion Studio, which is better than Frozen Wish Studio. Yeah. I'm gonna call him a freaking minion, so freaking minion studio. He's a freaking pedophile and racist ass crap. He's woke. Anyway, honestly, I'm very sorry. I just couldn't stand him. But anyway, the animation for a SpongeBob. This is hand down one of the best looking animation I ever seen for SpongeBob. And you're sure the animation is still the same, but honestly guys, they just really changed a color and turn it into a movie. I do like that, and this is how you do a Nickelodeon film like this. Because this film is way better than that one film back in 2010. It's from Nickelodeon film, which I ain't gonna mention ever again. Don't worry. If you want more detail about it, check out my biggest rant on that film on my YouTube channel. And they have the one scene when SpongeBob and Patrick go in your face, and SpongeBob smack his leg and go, and Patrick go, who's the kid now? And when the other guys say, yup, they're dead, and SpongeBob and Patrick was completely laughing. Honestly, let's talk about the scene when SpongeBob and Patrick go to that ball beating. Okay, a ball beating reference in the kids film. Okay, first we got a butt cheek jokes. We got a death joke, which in that King Neptune was almost going to execute Mr. Crab, which I would love to see that. The same thing with Plankton. But now we're having a ball beating joke. Man, this has got to be one of the most adult animated movies of 2004. Even this film is rated PG, but this film has some adult humor that kids will not understand. Especially to have a drunk reference. They have the hangover reference. Yeah, that was honestly, this film came way before the Hangover came out, because the Hangover movie came out back in 2009, 2011, or even 2013. I don't want to talk about the one from 2013. Yeah, nobody cares about that. Yeah, screw it. And honestly, guys, and there was one scene when Patrick, just said to everyone, and he said, "Everyone, attention, please." And the guard go, and Patrick had audacity to said, "I'm gonna use the bathroom." Really, Patrick? SpongeBob gave you one simple job. He said, control the guard. And you go, "Everyone attention, you did so great," but not until you go, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. And the other guy, it's right over there. And SpongeBob was almost gonna grab the key, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot to wash my hand." And SpongeBob go, "Patrick, you got a distraction." And Patrick go, "Oh, I'm gonna go use the bathroom." Okay, Patrick, that is not how you do handling a guard. SpongeBob give you one simple job. Why are you being stupid? Like, come on, Patrick been stupid since 1999, honestly. Yeah, I gotta say, but this Patrick is way better than the model Patrick. Yeah, model Patrick is just full of stupidity, but in a bad way, honestly. And Squidward has some fantastic moment too. It was really shocking that he see that one fish girl when she wearing a chum bucket helmet. And honestly, guys, and Squidward for the very first time got angry at Plankton. This is the very first time I seen Squidward like this, honestly. Oh yeah, let's talk about the screen time of Sandy Cheek. This is why I want this film to be a director's cut. Because I did not like the fact that they completely cut Sandy Cheek's scene. We should have gotten a love couple between SpongeBob and Sandy and SpongeBob. But nope, they want this film to be family friendly. Like, how in the world that drunk reference in the beating scene, a ball beating scene, or even King Neptune execute Mr. Crab? Well, almost. But honestly, guys, instead of, oh my goodness, there was one scene. I swear to God, I am not joking. There was one scene when King Neptune was about execute Eugene Crab, but he's execute David Hasselhoff. that was funny scene, by the way. But I gotta say, but King Neptune, you gotta calm down with your weapon. Yeah, I don't want to mess with him. Honestly, guys, and that's why I'm putting King Neptune as a main villain from 2004. King Neptune is a fantastic anti-villain. He's a very awesome king. Especially there was a one scene when he was acting like a mean king, and Mindy was trying to be like a nice princess, which I would have her as a queen more than, as a grown-up. But I gotta say, but she is a daughter. She should respect her father, which is named King Neptune. And King Neptune has some father and daughter, father and daughter's bonding method set. Anyway, that has some great family bonding. And all together, and they have the one scene when King Neptune telling Mindy, what does his crown do? And Mindy go, it go right to your ball spot. And King Neptune go, it's not ball, it's nice. Oh my goodness. It can show that King Neptune really care about his King Neptune's crown. But honestly, it was really, there was a one scene when people remembered, all the scene that people remembered. But there was a one scene when King Neptune take off the bag for his hat. And he showed his bald spot to the very first time to SpongeBob. And the reaction goes, bow, 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 my eyes. And the King Neptune go, all right. And they did it to the second time. Oh my goodness. The second funniest scene of the entire movie, behind with Patrick showing his butt cheek that has SpongeBob on the flag. Ew, why would you do that? That is disgusting. Especially when the one scene when Patrick say to Mindy, do you see my underpants? And Mindy go, no I didn't, Patrick. And Patrick have audacity to said, you really want to? Oh my goodness. Why this film has some sexual joke? You're not supposed to be have some sexual joke in the kids movie. This is even funnier. Just like the Ice Age has some sexual joke. Man, they should rate this film rated PG-13. That would be cool. That would be the very first PG-13 for a Nickelodeon film like this. But I gotta say, this has got to be one of the funniest movies of 2004. Yup, even funnier than Mean Girls. I like Mean Girls, but this film is not as funny, and not as adult. No. Honestly, let's not say that. Honestly, I do like Mean Girls, but this film is not as better than Mean Girls. I like Mean Girls, but this film is not as better as Mean Girls. And this film has some fantastic soundtrack. Especially to have the one end credit song go, the ocean man. The ocean man. Man, I like that song. That song's my jam. And then especially to have the SpongeBob theme song, which is the movie version, which I played at the opening for the video. So if you want to listen to the full song of it, honestly, guys, just go to the opening scene from this video, and you can turn it up on your headphones, and you can definitely enjoy it. And to have some other song too, especially for that Goofy Goofer Rock. A Goofy Rock! Man, that song is so fantastic. And this is how you do a defending to a hepatitis. I gotta say, about the hepatitis reference, this is a lot better than what My Little Pony movie did. And especially, this is a lot better than what Teen Titans Go movie did. But I gotta say right now, but this film is got to be one of my second favorite hepatitis scene I ever seen behind with Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2 had one of the best hepatitis scene, even I don't really care about Screensaver, especially for that twist villain. Yeah, I might do a top 10 worst twist villain I ever seen in my life. And the climax was really pretty cool, honestly, and the ending was really awesome, and this is how you end a purpose series. But not until Nickelodeon is being greedy like Mr. Crab, greenlight a bunch a season of SpongeBob. Nickelodeon, have you not learned your lesson? Steven Hillenburg said that this film is going to be a finale of the history of SpongeBob. Honestly, guys, if the show ends with this movie, I gotta say, SpongeBob could have been the best way to end of this beautiful series, because this is how you end a purpose series. I am really hoping that Nickelodeon and Paramount will respect Steven Hilbert by releasing a director's cut of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I really want to see a bonding scene of Sandy and SpongeBob. I did not want to see that in Saving Bikini Bottom. You should have done that in the beginning, not Saving Bikini Bottom. Nobody wants to see that. It's disgusting. With the CGI animation, yeah, nobody wants to see that. What else I have to say about the SpongeBob SquarePants movie? I said a what? How this film is a masterpiece. I absolutely love every single stuff about this film. The story is very great. This has got to be one of the second best storytelling I ever seen for a movie based on the level of a cartoon. The character is so much fun. The joke, I remember every single joke. And the quote is such a classic, especially for that boss scene, go, bow, 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 my eyes. Oh my goodness. And King Neptune go, alright. Alright, man. Honestly, guys, I gotta say, but King Neptune is the funniest character in this film. No, screw it. I think Patrick is way more funnier just like King Neptune in this film, honestly. And the animation is honestly one of the best looking animation for a Nickelodeon film. And this is how you do a puppet movie based on one of my favorite shows of 1999. And one of my favorite things that came out in 1999. Behind with Toy Story 2, Tarzan, and the Iron Giant. And even The Matrix, or even The American Beauty, or even American Pie, or even Daddy, what's that movie called with the Adam Sandler? I forgot. Anyway, guys, I might remember after this video, maybe, and honestly. But anyway, guys, I am giving the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the greatest movie of the Nickelodeon movie in history, a 10 out of 10. It deserves a 10 out of 10. It's a epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I am giving a greatest SpongeBob present, a seal of Nick awesomeness. And this film is way better than SpongeBob 1. Yeah, screw that film. Yeah, screw that film. Even that film deserves like a 2 out of 10 because of the soundtrack and some of the scene I really like in that movie, but overall it's honestly one of the worst anime movie of 2020. I would have watched Tour 2 instead of watching SpongeBob 1. It was a waste of time, honestly. Even I'm a SpongeBob fan, but I absolutely hate that freaking movie. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, guys, that was my redo movie review to one of my favorite films of 2004, which is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. This film is such a childhood. I absolutely love every single of this film, and this film is my second favorite movie based on my childhood. This film is, honestly, guys, this film is like a treasure. Honestly, don't touch my opinion on this film, because this opinion, having this film as my favorite movie of 2004, yeah, is my original opinion. Make your own opinion. If you have Mean Girl as your original opinion, go ahead. Don't touch my opinion, people. That's copycat. And yes, I totally understand. I did it with Mature's opinion, which I'm trying my best not to do that, honestly. I'm very sorry this review is very long, honestly. This has got to be one of the longest reviews I ever did. But I have such a good time talking about this film, because it's been a while talking about this film. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for my redo movie review to one of my most underrated Nickelodeon movie I ever seen in my life. Behind with the what's that movie called from 2011? Man, I totally forgot everything. What's another than a 10-10 movie? Yeah, let's call it 10-10 movie. Behind with the 10-10 movie. What's another than the SpongeBob movie? Sponge Out of the Water. The movie about SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward and Sandy and Mr. Crab. This Mr. Crab version is a lot better than what Mr. Crab did in this film. But stay tuned for my redo movie review of Sponge Out of the Water, which this is the very first SpongeBob movie I have ever watched in the theaters. And stay tuned for my movie rant to Sponge on the One. It's going to be a lot raging for that. Yeah, I'm probably SpongeBob would definitely agree with me that his film right here is the worst Paramount original movie I ever seen in my freaking life. Yeah, screw that film. This film is way better than this film. So once again, stay tuned for my redo review on Sponge Out of Water, and stay tuned for my redo movie rant to one of the worst SpongeBob movie in the history of the SpongeBob legacy. This film just literally spin the face to the Steven Hilbert. Even they have rest in peace to thank you for the Steven Hilbert, but this film is just really disrespect to the man, which is another than the man himself, which is another than Steven Hilbert. Anyway, I'm going to end this video before this video go 1 hour, which has got to be one of the very first 1 hour video I ever did in my entire life, which that's not going to happen, so I might end this video right now. Sorry guys, if you enjoyed this Krabby Patty Wagon video, if you want to see more of this SpongeBob game characters, please, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share the virtual family. And because I watched this film, I gotta say right now, but Scarlett Johansson, she is officially as my number 5, the most attractive actress in Hollywood. I absolutely fall in love with her. She is so beautiful and she is so attractive, especially for her body size. Man, do like that, by the way. She kind of made me ice cream, but I get it was kind of racist. But anyway, if you don't like this video, you can go ahead. You can mess with King Neptune if you want, but he will give you execution. No, just kidding. I was just joking. So people don't take that joke too seriously. And look at the poster. The legend. Hero. Legend Sponge. Yep, that's a sponge right here. Yeah, that's my best laughing of SpongeBob. So I'm gonna end this video before this video go 1 hour, which I have a good time doing this review. But this movie, oh boy, it's good. Honestly, this film will be even longer than this one, because it can show us that SpongeBob video deserve a longer review, honestly. But if you want more detail of why this film is an epic winning masterpiece, go see the SpongeBob SquarePants movie review by the Nostalgia Critic, which is my favorite video that he made, which I do like that. Yep, even better than his review on Wish on Frozen 2. I do honestly, I do respect his opinion, but he's trying to take that film way too seriously. Especially for that Doug movie, which just came out in 1999. I don't care about that film, but he kind of took that film way too seriously. He just treat that film like it was in the World War II in the Age War, which I don't want to say. You already know what it is. I ain't gonna say it. And honestly, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this, all the review of the SpongeBob movie leading up to the SpongeBob movie, maybe 3, which is another than Saving Bikini Bottom, which is a generic SpongeBob film I can see like a million times. Please, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share it with your whole family. If you don't enjoy my video, don't mess with King Neptune, or else King Neptune will do something with you guys. But anyway, this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Cam Possible Fan 2001. Signing out in my next review for tomorrow morning, which is none other than the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of the Water. Good night. Oh, wait a minute. I am not done yet. I forgot to talk about the one scene. Oh, man, I am so ashamed of myself. Let's talk about the one scene before I end this video. And I am not going to show that one scene because, number one, it will be confusing kids because of these adult jokes. And second of all, I don't want to get copyrighted by VidCon because of that, which... yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the one scene with the emotional scene when SpongeBob and Patrick sang the Goofa Goofa song, but the emotion moment. That has got to be one of the most saddest scene of 2004. That scene just make me sad that I was almost crying that scene. And I am definitely agree with the pilot. And when the pilot said, "Hey, look at hey, but you look at that, the hunt for the Giver Giver." Yup. And they completely chill, and I was like, yay, SpongeBob and Patrick are not dead. They alive. Honestly, if they end that movie like that, this one will be a major disappointing, because I don't want SpongeBob and Patrick die, because if they die, SpongeBob shows won't be the same without them. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for my movie review of Sponge Out of Water. Anyway, this video is signing off for now. This is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001, signing out, and don't let the big boss fight, beat them until the black and blue. Good night, for real.